Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is project 1 in my journey from office boy to network engineer. In today's project, we are going to build a corporate network located in 3 floors with multiple departments. Without wasting much time, let us look at the departments we are going to have in this project. We have 3 floors, which is floor 1, floor 2 and floor 3. Floor 1 is going to have 3 departments. Floor 2 is going to have 2 departments, and then floor 3 is going to have 3 departments. So now this is the VLAN IDs, this is the IPs, and then I put the default gateway. The first floor, which is floor 1, is going to have the customer service, the sales, and then the logistics. So let's go ahead and design the floors. So you can choose to design the floor like this, like the way I'm doing, or you can design it the way you want. But make sure it has 3 floors. I will name the floor quickly. Now it says that floor 1 has 3 departments, floor 2 has 2 departments, and then floor 3 has 3 departments. So we'll put the department here. So let's go ahead and name the department. Let's see once again. It is VLAN 10, 20, and then 30. VLAN 10, 20, and 30. You can decide to name the whole department before you do the VLAN, or you can do it as I am doing. Yeah, let's name it VLAN 10. Okay, and floor 2 has HR and then finance, which is VLAN 40 and then 50. And then IT tender, we'll do that one once we are done. In this project, we are going to have 3 routers, which means that each router is located in each floor, and then 3 different switch. Okay, good. So let us put the routers. We are going to add an access point so that employees can use their phone to connect to the Wi-Fi or their laptop. So we are going to put access point in each floor. So let's say there is an access point here, another access point here, and then another access point here, another access point here. Yeah, let me put it here. Okay, and then we are going to put the pieces. Now we have the N devices in the design. Yeah, so each floor has a printer and then a computer. Yes, and then there is an access point located in each floor. So let us connect. As you can see, we are done with the connection between the devices. So in the next session, we are going to do the configuration. Let's go ahead and add the IP address. Now let's go ahead and do the configuration. We'll start from the switch. First, let me name it F1 switch. Okay, so we are going to create the VLAN. So interface range F0/1 to 3. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 10, and then interface range F0/4 to 5, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20, and then interface range F0/6 to 7, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 30. Do right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and create the other VLANs on the other switch real quick. So now we have create the VLANs on this interface according to the department. Now, since it is different VLANs, in order for this link to carry traffic from multiple VLANs, we have to enable this interface as a trunk port. Okay, so trunk ports allow multiple VLANs to pass through that interface. So we are going to enable this port as a trunk port. Sorry guys. Interface G01 switch port mode trunk. We have set this link as trunk. We will do the other link as well. So this link here, G01, we also set it as trunk. Interface G0/1 switch port mode trunk. Do do right. Sorry, we will save the configuration here. I did not save it, so do right. Yeah. Now G00 interface G0/0. The interface. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry, G01. Yeah, G01 switchboard mode trunk. Do WRITE. Do right. Good. We are done with the trunk link. Now you can see that these links are shut down. These links are shut down. Let's go ahead and enable this link. No, sorry, no. Enable config interface range G0/0 to 2. No shots. Okay. Config interface range G0/0 to 2. No shots. So let's go ahead and set the IP address between these router G00 interface G0/0 IP address 10.0.0 dot sorry 10.10.10.9. Then we put the subnet mask, which is going to be 255.255.255.252. Interface G0/1 IP address 10.10.10.1 255. Interface G0/0 IP address 10 dot, sorry, 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 2. Sorry, let me confirm this. 00, yeah. Interface G6. Now we have to set IP address for this link. We have to do router on a stick. Okay, so router on a stick by setting a sub interface G0. So interface G0 slash 2. Interface G0 slash 2 dot, this is the first VLAN, okay, dot 10. Now we set the encapsulation dot 1 Q 10. Now we have set the sub interface, okay, the sub interface. So we have to give it an IP address that is going to serve as the gateway. Okay, so we set the IP address, which is this address, okay, 192.168.10.1. okay, so if we look at our Excel sheet here, yes, we are saying the gateway, okay, the gateway is going to have .1.1.1. Then we put the subnet mask 255.0, so as /24 subnet mask. Okay, so we are going to do the rest for the VLAN 20 and VLAN 30, and I'll quickly do that. So let us quickly do for the other interface on the other routers. So we have set the IP addresses on the router. Now we have to set IP address on the end user devices. We can use DHCP, which will dynamically set the IP address. So we are going to set the DHCP so that the users here can obtain IP address automatically. IP DHCP pool customer service. Yeah, DHCP customer service. I think it is excluded. Yeah. Yes. Then we'll come and then give the network. Network, then we give the IP address. Okay, we give the IP address and then the subnet mask. So network 192.168.10.10.255.255.255.0. Then default router. Okay, so the default router that we give for the sub interface. Okay, for the .10, yes, this one. Okay, so you see the .10 of the sub interface, we give this IP address as the default gateway. Yeah, so we are going to give 192.168.10.1.255. Oh, okay, and then DNS server. So we put the DNS, the DNS server as the A.8, sorry, A.8.8.8. Oh, okay, so exit and then do right. Okay, so we have created DHCP server for the customer service. I will quickly do the rest. we are done setting the IP address. So let's see if the device in the department will receive their IP address. So let's see. Let's go to DHCP. Good. Okay. So we've received address here for the printer. Okay, so let's come here and see if this user can also obtain an IP address. Yeah, I think with this one, yes, we've got the IP address. So you see it is 20 and this one is .2. Okay, good. Good. So our DHCP is working now because we have already enabled or configure the inter-VLAN routing. These two different VLAN should be able to communicate with each other. Okay, so let's test it and here and see. Pin 192.168.20.2. Sometimes pin the first pin will not work. Yeah, so you can see that this user here in the customer service can pin the user in the sales, okay, because we configure the router on a stick. Now let's come here and see if we can obtain an IP address dynamically. Yes, okay, so it is working. We got .11 here. Now, because we have not configured whether a static routing or dynamic routing on any of the routers here, traffic cannot reach the destination, okay, of any of these floors. So let's try pinning to this PC in the IT department and see. Pin 192.168.60.11. Okay, so you can see that destination host unreachable. Okay, destination host unreachable. This means that we've not configured routing on this router, so that's why this PC here cannot pin the PC here. Okay, so we are going to configure routing on the routers, so we will do that one for devices in one floor to be able to communicate with a device in another floor. We have to configure routing. Okay, we have to configure routing. Now we can there are two types of routing. We have the static routing and then the dynamic routing. With this one, we are going to use dynamic routing, which is OSPF. So I will do it. Router OSPF 1. Network, let's use this one first. 10.10.10.0 255.255.255.252 area 0. Okay, and then network 10.0, sorry, 10 dot yeah, this one, yeah, dot 8 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 252 area 0. Okay, so we've done this one, so now we have to advertise this network as well. So that network is also one to network 192.168.10.0 dot area 0. Okay, so this line here, yes, advertises this network. Okay, only this network here. So I will quickly do the rest of the network. Okay, sales and then logistics. On router 2, we are going to advertise this network 1, 2, and then this network here, the interface here, and then the interface here. And the configuration will be the same as we did here, but just that we are going to use these networks. Okay, yeah, these networks, so to be the same. I'll quickly do that. Yes, I will quickly do the same thing on this last router here. Yes, okay, so we are done. So OSPF is up. Let's see if this user here can pin the printer here. Okay, yes, now you can use the pin. Okay, you can come here and then type the pin. Okay, or you can just click here, put it here, and then bring it here. Okay, so sometimes at the first one it fails. Okay, so we'll do it again. Here to here, successful. Okay, so you can see it pinned successful. Okay, so it means dynamic routing OSPF is it's working. Now we have to make use of the access point. Use the smartphone here. Okay, and then we use this is a personal laptop. Okay, let's add a tablet also here. Okay, so let's come here and then configure the access point. Yeah, configure port 1. Rename this let's say floor 1. We choose this one. Yeah, we choose a password for floor 1 at 1 2 3. Okay, Good. Now let's come here, power off. We remove this one, then we bring the Wi-Fi here, then we power it on. Okay, so yeah, we've configured the access point. Let's come here, desktop, PC, connect. Let's refresh. Okay, so we have floor 1. Okay, floor 1, connect. The password was floor 1 at 123, connect. Okay, so you see that now the Wi-Fi has been connected. Okay, good. So we come to the let's smartphone. Where is wireless? Sorry, let's come here. Yeah, wireless. SSD is floor 1. Sorry, floor 1. Then the password is floor 1 at 123. Okay, so you see that now the phone has connected to this access point. So let's come to this tablet, wireless, floor 1, floor 1 at 123. Okay, yes. So I will quickly do the wireless for the rest of the floors. Okay, so we are done with configuring the devices. Now let us try and pin across multiple floors and see. So let's pin from PC2 to PC2 in the sales department to the finance department. Okay, as you can see, it is successful. Okay, let's try from the HR department to the um, tender department. Okay, so sometimes it fails at the first try. Let's try it again. Yes, it works. Okay, now let's try the wireless connectivity. Let's ping from this smartphone to this tablet here. Successful. Okay, yes. So as you can see, we have successfully configured the devices in this project. If you have any tips for my next project, kindly leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button to see my next project, which is project 2.